Imagine this. You wake up, grab your phone, and there it is. A weird notification. Deposit received $1.5 million. You blink, then blink again. You stare at the screen like you just won the Super Bowl, but nope, you're alive. It's real. Apparently, the world decided overnight to take all the billionaires' money and split it evenly with every single human. Wild, right? Before you go ordering a Tesla, booking a private island, and hiring a personal chef for your dog, let's slow down. Let's break down what would actually happen if we tried this. Right now, there are about 2,700 billionaires in the world. Together, they hold around $13 trillion in total wealth. That's enough money to buy every NBA team, launch 5 missions to Mars, and still have change to buy the moon. Maybe twice. Now let's imagine that money was divided equally across the global population. There are roughly 8 billion people on Earth, so if we split that $13 trillion evenly, each person would get about $1,625. That millionaire moment? Yeah, that was just your imagination playing tricks on you. Sure, $1,625 isn't nothing. You could pay off a credit card, do a solid grocery run, or finally fix that weird noise in your car, but it's not life-changing money. And now that you're back to reality, let's dig deeper. What if all the billionaires lost their fortunes overnight? Well, most of their wealth isn't cash. It's in stocks, companies, real estate. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg. They don't have vaults stacked with gold bars. Their billions are tied up in the value of the companies they run. If you force them to sell everything to redistribute the cash, the stock market would tank. Investors would panic, businesses would crash, and millions of people would lose their jobs. In trying to fix inequality, we could accidentally blow up the economy. But okay, let's pretend everything goes smoothly. Everyone gets their $1,625. Would that fix inequality? Spoiler, no, because money alone doesn't fix the system. If you give someone a windfall and they've never learned to manage it, there's a good chance it'll be gone in months. Studies show most lottery winners go broke within 5 years. Why? Because mindset doesn't change just because your bank balance does. You can't solve systemic inequality with a one-time check. It's like handing an iPhone to a fish and expecting it to start texting. It looks generous, but it's completely useless, okay? But what if we went further? What if we didn't just share billionaire wealth, but all the money in the world? Global wealth is estimated to be around $500 trillion. Divided by 8 billion people, that's about $62,500 per person. Now that's serious cash. That's pay off student loans, buy a house, start a business kind of money. But here's the catch. If everyone suddenly had $60,000, who's gonna want to work at Starbucks? If no one wants to sell products or provide services, prices explode. That's inflation. Your $60,000 becomes useless faster than you can say avocado toast. Soon you're paying $5,000 for a sandwich and $12,000 for rent in a city you couldn't afford before. So, no solution? There is. But it's not just about giving out money, it's about investing in systems. Free education, affordable healthcare, housing for all, support for small businesses, and long-term opportunity. If we invested $13 trillion into building access instead of just handing out cash, the results would be way more powerful and lasting. We don't need a magic deposit. We need to give people the tools to build and grow their own wealth. True equality doesn't come from emptying billionaires' wallets. It comes from making sure everyone has a real shot. So let me ask you, if you got $60,000 tomorrow, would you know what to do with it? Or would you be broke in 6 months, holding an 80-inch flat screen TV and wondering, where did it all go?